Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Sloop Brewing. These guys are up in New York. They're actually out of Elizabethville, Elizabile, New York. This was sent to me by TJ. He sent me this beer in a beer mail package and wrote a little note that says he thinks I should have it ASAP. Well, I chilled this thing down quick, guys. I got it today. I'm reviewing it today. That's as quick as I can do it. I don't think it's got a date on it. That's why he's telling me that. I don't know how big this brewery is, Sloop Brewing, but if they're going to produce juice bombs and IPAs, they need to have a dating machine, so they need to step up to the plate and do that. I don't know what the distribution is, whether he got it at the brewery or at a beer store or whatever, but that is kind of critical if you're going to produce this style of beer. It is an IPA, but they're calling it juice bomb, and I hope it's what it ends up being. Unfiltered IPA is what it says here, 6.5 alcohol. Doesn't have the IBUs listed here. That's a plain Jane silver can, 16-ounce can with a wrap-on, stick-on label. So TJ, thanks again. I do appreciate it, sir. I don't recall having anything from these guys. I may have, but it's nothing standing out. Of course, it's hard to remember 2,600 and some different beers that I've had. So we'll see what it brings to the table. As far as commercial description, it says an explosively unfiltered IPA, golden in color, bursting with citrus flavor that bounces with a touch of bitterness on the finish. And like I said, I don't have the IBUs listed here either on Beer Advocate or Untapped, either one. So I don't know what the IBUs are, guys. So I just wish these guys need to get a dating machine if they're going to be in this ball game. Like I said, but I don't know how big they are, or how old they are, or what their distribution is on their beer. So it is what it is. So we'll take it, and that's all we need to talk about. So let me pop the top on this thing and get it into the glass. And the cuisine is curried and Thai. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. The more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola and limburger. Meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass right, a pint, becker, knife, tumbler, mug, side Dell. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, guys. And I didn't quite get it all in there. I didn't expect to. This thing's dripping profusely for some reason. I don't know why. And not recommended for extended cellar. Drink it fresh, guys. That's another reason to have that date on the bottom of it, so you know how fresh it actually is, and you're not buying an old beer or trading for an old beer. Looks like an unfiltered beer. I don't know if I would actually call it a juice bomb. That's what they're calling it, though. It doesn't look like orange juice in the glass. It basically looks like an unfiltered IPA. Very cloudy. Over to the light, nice amber color. I can see just a little bit of light. Very hazy down here on this thin part of the glass. Definitely an unfiltered beer, and they've got that written on there. Don't know if I would call it a juice bomb, but that's what they're calling it. Nice finger and a half of head on that pour, almost 2 fingers. Good looking beer in the glass. Let's get it to the nose. Big citrusy notes. Grapefruit, pineapple, oranges. Smells wonderful, guys. It really does. Smells like a fresh beer. But like I said, TJ sent this to me, and like I said, he didn't tell me whether he bought it at the brewery, the beer store, how much it cost, or when he thought it was canned on. I don't have any idea. Smells very, very nice in the glass. Let's dive in, see what we got. Let's get it on. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, TJ. Big melon notes on the taste. Great big melon notes. Maybe some stone fruit. Wow. Almost like a either cantaloupe or watermelon rind in there. Big melon notes on the taste, guys. Very different. Very different. I'm getting big melon notes. Very unique. Let's get the last little bit in here before we go off camera. So if it changes the appearance or anything, it doesn't look like it has. So it looks like it's pretty well the same from top to bottom. There's not a lot of stuff that's settled in the bottom of the can. Big melon notes. That's blowing me away. How much melon notes is in this? Wow. Very different. Very different. I'm getting more melon notes on the taste than I am anything else. Very unique beer. Something a little different. Let me let her taste it and sip on it for a tad. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. A very nice slicing is left on the glass. It's a different style of an IPA. Big melon notes on this beer, guys. I'm getting like a watermelon, cantaloupe style of a rind, green rind, melon taste to this beer. Very unusual, definitely different. I really wouldn't consider it a juice bomb. It is an unfiltered beer, very cloudy, but it's not to that orange juice, grapefruit juice looking color in the glass. But it's something very different. The IBUs don't seem to be overpowering. I don't think it's into the 80, 90, or 100 IBUs for a single IPA. Seems to be very pleasant, very well made. I just think they need to have a date on their can. Final chug. The melon taste is a little overwhelming, in my opinion. When I think of an IPA, I don't think of melons. But this has definitely got a strong melon taste to it. I do think it's a well-made beer. It's a very tasty beer. If it had a date on it and it was available here, I would buy it just to have something different. ABV is super well hidden for 6.5%. Seems to be a very tasty IPA, but just something a little different with the melon going on in it. I do think it's an A beer, but without having some kind of dating on it and being a little different in the melon characteristics and your typical tropical fruit notes of the oranges and mango and pineapple and all that. I was getting that on the nose and not the melon, but the melon taste on the melon on the taste is a little overpowering in my opinion, but it's something different and maybe what they were after. So, I do think it's an A beer. I think it's a well-made beer. I don't think I would call it a juice bomb. It is a very nice unfiltered beer, but it is, in my humble opinion, it is no juice bomb. So, I think it's an A beer. I'm going to give it to A minus. Grade for me is going to be a 90. That's where I'm going to put this beer. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 92. Outstanding. And over for our final check-in, Untapped has it at 4.03. That's their A minus scale too, in my opinion. So I think it's an A minus beer. That's why I'm going to leave it. If you've had this one from Sloop Brewing, this is their juice bomb, is what they're calling it. You know, that leaves a little bit to be desired, in my opinion, on the appearance. But still a very tasty beer. So if you've had it, let me know what you think, guys. And come back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.